As we close 2015, we take a moment to remember the stories that TH Media has brought to you throughout the year. From elections to business news and government controversies, we've told stories of celebration and of heartbreak. Here are the stories that we think have had the greatest impact in the tri-state area in the past year. Number 10, more industrial park land. Dubuque City Council members approved the purchase of 2 large pieces of property from the McFadden family for industrial park space. Council purchased nearly 125 acres of farmland for $2.1 million. Weeks later, Council purchased 36.5 acres for $1.4 million. Number 9, IBM layoffs. More than 200 workers at IBM's Dubuque facility lost their jobs in a permanent mass layoff event, according to state economic development officials. Number 8, The Bachelor. Hotel Julian Dubuque and other city landmarks were featured in the season finale of the popular reality TV series The Bachelor, watched by an estimated 9.5 million people. The Bachelor in the series was Chris Soules, an Arlington, Iowa farmer. Number 7, council elections. 2 incumbent city council members were soundly defeated in November municipal elections. Challenger Luis Del Toro, a senior program manager at WS Live in Dubuque, defeated incumbent Carla Bragg 661 to 245 votes. Challenger Jake Rios, an in-home daycare owner, defeated incumbent Lynn Sutton 467 to 224 votes. Number 6, East Dubuque superintendent placed on leave. The East Dubuque School Board placed Superintendent Greg Herbst on paid administrative leave July 1st, refusing to say why the action was taken. After great community outcry, including public rallies, online forums, and more than 1,600 testimonials, the board reinstated Herbst. TH Media later learned that the matter arose because Herbst ignored directives from the school board and repeatedly requested that the district's elementary school principal resign, among other issues. Number 5, presidential candidate visits. Presidential candidates made more than 36 visits to the Dubuque area in 2015. Audiences ranged from a handful to thousands depending on the candidate. Donald Trump's visit drew the most media coverage when he sparred with Univision reporter Jorge Ramos in a heated exchange that resulted in the reporter's ejection. Number 4, Connolly sentencing. 25-year-old Joseph Connolly of Holy Cross, Iowa, was sentenced to 10 years in prison after he pleaded guilty to 4 counts of vehicular homicide by reckless driving and 1 count of serious injury by reckless driving in the August 2, 2014 crash in rural Epworth, Iowa that killed 4 14-year-old boys, Bryce Wilbert, Mitchell Kleesner, Nicholas Kramer, and Sean Canale. Number 3, the murder of Nancy Kraffel. Police said a Dubuque man who sexually assaulted and killed a woman on September 1st reported that he attacked the victim because, quote, there was nothing better to do. Helmond Betwell, 19, of 1763 White Street, is charged with first-degree murder, first-degree sexual assault, and 2 counts of third-degree burglary. Police said Betwell sexually assaulted and killed Nancy A. Kraffel, 66, of Dubuque. Number 2, an increase in violence. Dubuque police investigated 5 homicides in 2015, the most in at least 20 years, and also confirmed more than 30 incidents of shots fired, the most ever recorded. The uptick in crime had residents concerned and prompted city officials to increase lighting and security cameras downtown. Number 1, train derailments. 15 rail cars, including 14 carrying ethanol, left the tracks February 4th at a remote site northwest of Finley's Landing near Sherrill, Iowa. 3 of these cars caught fire, 3 plunged into the nearby Mississippi River, and 8 leaked some of their contents. 1 month and 1 day later, 16 rail cars transporting crude oil derailed south of Galena, Illinois, sparking a massive fire and sending billows of smoke that were visible from miles away. No injuries were reported in either incident, though in both cases, officials carefully monitored nearby rivers for contamination. These were just some of the hundreds of stories told in the past year by the Tri-State's largest news team. So for the latest in news and sports in 2016, you're already in the right place, thonline.com.